Unpopular opinions. This is a mental health moment. Don't worry, but it's also got a little bit of just spicy, unpopular opinion. Today's theme is let it go. I don't like Elsa. I think she is a villain. I've done the research, and Elsa from Frozen used to be like an evil queen that they eventually changed her storyline, and now she's just this like tragic hero. The thing that I don't like about Elsa that I think we can all relate to is she's like, let it go, I'm good. She straight up pieces out of the problem that she started, right? And she ran away to protect, she thought she was protecting everybody from it, but ultimately she ran away and trapped herself in her own ice palace of coldness. Do we see these metaphors, or do I need to point them out? Because I think it was incredibly selfish what she did. And I mean, I'm guilty of it. Like, I like to protect the people in my life from myself. I know that that can be a really like safe thing to do, which is like to let it go and to like keep people away from you. But I really want to talk about the difference of letting it go and like whatever, like I don't care, versus like letting it in and keeping it close within the people that are around you and within the problems that you're thinking about and you're discussing. So like I'm seriously, I'm about to use a Frozen metaphor because everybody in my life knows I go on these rants about Elsa and how much I don't like her, but it's because she doesn't treat people well, even though she has problems that she's caused. This is a self-exposure video. I need you to know that this is something that I really do struggle with, which is, you know, if I blow up and I cause these problems for me in my own life, I'm starting to get to the point that I want to isolate. And I've never done that before. This is kind of like a new thing in my life, is kind of just like giving up and pushing people away. So if you're somebody that always does that, has always done that, I'm kind of jealous of you, because it's way more effective than accidentally hurting the people around you. But what happens when you do that is you think you're letting it go, and you think that you're putting yourself and everybody in the place that they belong. But when you are blinded by your own pain and your own struggle, or just your emotion of that day, or your thoughts that are keeping you, you know, captive in what you're doing, you're also keeping anything else that you can see out. Do you understand the difference? So if we're in deep moments, we naturally want to push people away. That's just our natural inclination, is to push people away, and right as they leave, you feel that space and you're like, frick, I need them back. I don't actually want you to go. I'm actually mad at myself. And then we have all of those moments of revelation, almost like when it's too late. And so let it go. Like, just move on. Like, don't worry about it. Like, pause, ask yourself, do I need to let this go, or do I need to let other people in? Maybe there's somebody on the other side of your pain, like Anna in Frozen was on the other side of the door. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen Frozen 2, but like Anna literally becomes queen. Like, Anna had the answers all along, but that poor girl had to climb a mountain and climb it she didn't know to go see her sister, who she hardly knew, to get her back to save a kingdom that wasn't even hers. Like, how many Annas do you have in your life that are so close, that are on the other side of the doors of your life, and you're not letting them in because all you think that you can do is let it go and to push people out? And I just want to urge you to let people in and to keep people close. And if you feel like you need to let it go within your emotions and what you're going through, and you just want to let it go and, you know, push people out, like, don't let them in, and keep people close. And the moments that you really, really, really want to be alone, there's gonna be that barrier, that same one, if you shut the door, that barrier is so safe. Just, you know, it is a risk to open the door, because it is possible that that person's gonna get hurt, But it's also possible that that person is strong enough to handle whatever you have going on too. That it's possible. If somebody is knocking on the door when you've locked yourself in, if somebody's knocking on the door, let them the frick in. Let them in. Don't let it go. Let them in. Okay? So next time you sing that song, think about the words. Think about what you're actually saying. Let it go. Let them in. Only you really know if you're isolating for good reasons.